All right, Dishonored again. We got like, I don't remember how long this game is. We got the High Overseer, and then we did the Golden Cat was the last mission we did, and now we're here to get Sokolov, the man, the scientist inventor man who does all the crazy, makes all the crazy technology.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted.
Oh!
Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Okay, is this save scumming? I don't even know who saw me. The hunt for not Tesla McTesla face. Yeah, he's like, I compared him yesterday. I don't think he's like a, he's not 100% a Tesla because he's more like a Da Vinci because he's an artist too. He's a painter. He's a multidisciplinary scientist. An inventor. So he's like Tesla, but he's also like, there's a door there. He's also like a Da Vinci. I described him yesterday as like Da Vinci if he was a really old pervert. Leonardo McEdison von Tesla, House of House Epstein. Oh, geez. I hope not that kind of pervert. Don't throw the whale oil. It will blow up. I'm doing great. Thanks. Hello. Right, you gotta come in from the balcony and, oh, right.
The curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning.
I have vague memories of the first Dishonored. I've never got very far. Isn't there one of them perving in The Princess? I don't even know what that means. Why don't streamers stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time like you? Is it harder? I guess a lot of them probably just don't care to. They're fine to do it on the one or the other. You have to do a little bit more setup to get your whatever your software you're using to stream to 2 places at once. If you don't have very good internet, that might be an issue because you have to have twice the amount of upload speed. Because if you, let's say to upload to Twitch, you use, like right now, I'm using about 6.5, 7 megabytes up on Twitch. I need that same amount for YouTube as well. So if you have really bad upload speed, you might not be able to. For the longest time, there was a lot of, you weren't able, Twitch didn't let you do that. Twitch didn't let you simulcast. The whole plot revolves around finding the lost Empress's daughter, who is also your, yes. Well, it's, I don't think you, yeah, you have to find, that was what we did the last level, is you find Emily, the heir, the true Empress.
Hey, don't you owe me a drink? I don't need shit from you.
And what, and yeah, and it is, you can figure it out yourself, but it is it gets more explicitly explained later at the end of the game. You can find a a note that says, or like you find a recording from the Empress who's been assassinated. You find her a message from her saying that, like, she's essentially your daughter. It's something that you could pick up yourself if you're paying attention, but then the game just spells it out for you eventually. And then it's like it's completely confirmed in the second game. If you've ever played the second game, it's just straight up that, yeah, Corvo is Emily's father. Having had a little bit of a relationship with the Empress while she was alive. You found her quick? Yeah, you find her pretty early. She's the second mission, like the second main mission, and then you find now we're trying to find all of the we're murdering people again. We're back to murdering people. I got spotted. I don't care. Do you have a limited internet, like 200 gigabytes a month? No. I think it's been a while here in Canada. Most of the, if not all of the internet providers, what? They can come through the loading screen? I never knew that. The hints towards Corvo being the father isn't exactly subtle. Yeah, you can make a lot of assumptions. You can make, like, the way you hug her at the very beginning of the game is like, that doesn't seem like something just the Empress's bodyguard would do. You know, when you find her in the place you rescue her from, you hug her and you do like a swing where you swing her up in the air and swing her around, and it's like, yeah, she's not just, you know, whether or not she knows that at the moment is different than whether or not you know.
Well now, Mr. Pratchett.
What was I saying about internet? Oh yeah, most of the internet providers in Canada now give you regardless of how fast your internet is, it's unlimited. It's that capping the amount of data you have is something that they don't really do anymore. So it's all unlimited internet for the most part, unless you're getting maybe like a super budget plan. Like maybe you need internet just for like a work computer sometimes. But
are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to hurt me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can count on me.
we're out. The Taken part is over. Now we're into Die Hard.
He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from this place.
Remember, the truth is in the paintings. Oh, right, this is how you get his code. Truth, crowded streets, whaling ship, slaughterhouse. So streets, whaling ship, slaughterhouse. So streets, so 7 is the middle digit. Three is the final digit. You're lucky the internet in my country is limited and slow.
What?
Oh.
Teach him to best make cards with the half-wit.
Probably just guessed this. There you go. I'm thinking maybe I should maybe get dark vision by this point. Dark vision is one of those things where it arguably can ruin the difficulty of the game because, unsurprisingly, being able to see through walls and where enemies are through walls is really, really, really overpowered. Actually, wait. Okay, cool. The man clearly has vision problems. Nice. Sometimes I like to think that the enemies just pretend not to see you so that they don't have to deal with you.
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone blocks, and I building the structure.
Where is this rune? Oh, get to listen to the outsider yell at me.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are.
To be fair, most of these blokes aren't paid enough to deal with a huge bloke in a metal mask with a knife the size of their leg. They don't act like that when they see you. They go gung-ho. They rush you. They pull out their guns. They throw grenades.
He searches old temples in Pandysia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
The outsider isn't... Oh. There's an episode from the Batman cartoon where the goon sticks his head in the door, sees Batman, and goes, "Yep, nothing here," just leaves. That's funny. The outsider is an interesting character that they ruin in the second game. We'll get to it when I actually play the second game, but they like the second game's story and like lore bits and stuff are not that good. The outsider is interesting because he's mysterious. You don't know a lot about him. You know he's an old, ancient, essentially godlike entity, but that's about it. And then they just explicitly explain a lot about him in the sequel, and then even more in Death of the Outsider, which I will not be playing because it sucks. Don't tell me they give the origin story for Cthulhu. Yes, they explicitly explain what he is. And he used to be a human. He was then like a billion years ago or whatever, thousands of years ago, he was used in some crazy ritual sacrifice by some weird occultists, and that killed him and turned him into a god somehow. And it's like, wow, why'd you have to explain that? I could have just had my own idea about him. He's more interesting as a creepy god who has more important shit going on, but gives you a hand in his off hours. Yeah. Well, the reason why he takes an interest in Corvo is because he finds Corvo interesting, and he finds the situation he's in interesting. You know, he's kind of just like, he's doing it for like, you know, because he's like, interesting. Do you think this game is better than Deathloop? I think most games are better than Deathloop.
What was that?
Is this 1 or 2? This is 1. I almost said this is Deathloop 1. Literally the Warhammer 40k Emperor. I don't remember enough about that, that sort of Warhammer 40k lore, but I don't know. It's not it's not interesting. It's not interesting lore. Again, I think a lot of Dishonored 2 is really good. I like the levels. I like the gameplay. The story, you can kind of just ignore it.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress? Blow off.
I agree with that. It's not great. It's like, it's not even bad, but it doesn't feel like, it feels like it needed like another pass or two. Like, okay, who's the villain? What are their motivation, story, all that sort of stuff. I think I can make this without absolutely killing myself. Oh no, this door is locked, guys. Whatever shall I do? Bunch of old druids do some weird ritual to become powerful and actually create a dude who is the 40k Emperor. See, that's not even... See, that makes... Like, they... Okay, well... I don't know, because from what I remember from how how it's explained in Dishonored 2, the Outsider was just some like random kid or something that they used as like a ritual sacrifice. They just like, they stole a kid and like, okay, we'll sacrifice him, and for our ritual, and then he became the god. The kid became the god, not the people who are doing the ritual.
Whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so.
Whoops, did the ritual. They put the ritual on suck instead of blow or something.
I just love watching it. What, them wheels? Yes. Such a wondrous symbol.
There's... No, you want to go in here. Because you can... If you try to blink through that wheel, you die. See, like, you know, it's not, I don't think it's explained explicitly. Like you said, like, why would they do something like, was it a shitty ritual, or were they bad at just not good at reading? It's they it's one of those things where they explain it enough, or he explains that, but then never gives you any like more detail. But then it makes it just dumb, because it makes it sound like some idiots turned some random kid into a god for some reason.
Chances are very good.
Oh, that worked. The DLCs are pretty fun. They are. I was not considering doing them, and now I'm considering doing them, because I might be able to actually finish this game tonight. So it might as well just do the DLCs, because the DLCs for this game are actually pretty good. They do they're short, they're sweet, they have a lot of they do something interesting in telling a story. Don't die to the rats, don't die to the rats, don't die to the rats.
Need a way to keep these rats off me so that I can get out. Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind.
Does killing
It looked
XP
like it
enemies
was
give
made of
XP? No.
bone. But he's dead now,
Did they only have the
like
Swedish
others who were living
instructions
here.
because of magic? A fuck up at Magic IKEA. No, there's no XP in this game, but what you can do is you find these items across the map. Every level has runes and bone charms, and runes are used to upgrade your powers here in this menu, and bone charms all have different little effects, as you can see. Like, for example, this one makes you walk faster in stealth mode, this one gives you more health, and so you get these bone charms and you can equip them for effects, or you can level up your powers. Speaking of which, we have 9 runes, which means we're leveling up bend time. So now when we use bend time, time will completely freeze for a very short time, which is so broken it's not even funny. Alright, so I did just buy the power that ruins the game, kind of. We gave it to someone. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know why the writers thought they needed to explain where the outsider came from, because they didn't. They really didn't. He was perfectly fine being just like a mysterious god creature entity thing. You know, I kind of liked him because despite him being a god entity creature thing, he was kind of like, you could tell he wasn't exactly like super detached. He was interested, he was curious, he still had very human-like features, despite being some sort of eldritch god. So this level is so easy to do when you actually get to Sokolov's house here. So we have to kidnap this man. And we can just do this. We can just go to the roof. Shoot that man in the head.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high...
I don't have any stealth or knockout darts, so I gotta choke him out.
...in a dream last night has great potential, according to the late...
leave me be. Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible.
Yeah, he
right
could
now.
be opposed to. He could be a god. He could be a
So I'll just
shadow
get in
between.
the
He could
corner
be
and
any.
wait
Like, yeah,
for it to end.
you don't have to know what he is. You could just like you. Is he God? Is he just some weird dimensional being? What is he? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hint to writers. Hint to writers. As much as you might want to, you don't have to explain everything. You know what? Like when you're writing something, let's say you're writing the lore of your world or like the lore of a character, you don't have to explicitly explain things to the audience. You can have it so that you as the writer know what the true answer is, but then you leave it ambiguous to the to the audience. So this is dark vision. It's broken because now I see all these guards. So I have to capture him. I just need to pick him up and take him to the location, but I want to rob his house first. Don't tell me the backstory of the Balrog. Just let him be a big stompy fire demon. Yeah. Like I said, it's good to know if the lore for your stuff as the creator of it, to make sure that you keep your stuff in your head, clear and straightforward, and you have it in the right order. But you don't have to do it for everything. You don't have to explain it explicitly to everyone for everything. There's a painting in this house that I can steal. I just don't remember where it is. I don't remember where you can. There's a stealable painting. But I've already lost interest, so I'm just going to finish the level.
Physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Alright, that's it. That's that mission. Only one person killed, and I was detected, so who cares? And I missed the painting. Oh well.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
You know that Canada was ranked 18th in the global happiness rankings for 2025. The year's only been, we're only 3 months into the year.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. All
Corvo, can I tell you something?
No.
I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in
Oh, this is
handy
the
at
lady who
city.
gives me the key to that place.
Yes, Mr. Corvo. I'll make sure your quarters are clean, sir.
I don't know if she gave me the key or if I have to find it. Okay, I guess I have to. I guess I maybe should have listened to that conversation. See, I don't get the whole point of the war machines because I'm 90% certain that there's like no other countries in this world. This universe, like the what's it called? The world that this takes place in, you have the Empire of the Isles, which is like it's like an archipelago, and it's an empire run from Dunwall, but like there's no other nations. They're just there's like one big continent off to the east that's supposed to be like, imagine if like it's called the Pandician continent, and it's essentially like super Africa in terms of scale, but also in terms of being like dense, impenetrable jungle and very like inhospitable in terms of wild creatures and diseases and like insects and stuff like that. Like imagine like 40K style, you know, Africa where it's just awful, or Australia, I guess you could count Australia as well. And that's it. That's this planet. Why do you need a war machine? Who are you waging war on?
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do.
The rats. Go to war with the rats. Like if I find a globe or in the game or a map, which you can sometimes find, like pasted on some of the walls, I'll show you what I mean in that it's like tiny little islands, some northern like continent and stuff like that.
To boil any water from public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the water.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today...
From what I recall, there's a Britain but with more islands, totally not Spain, totally not Africa, America, Australia. There's a vague mention of a not HRE. See, I don't even remember that. I'll take the boot stealth upgrade. Ooh, I'll take the boot stealth upgrade too. Which means I essentially can just run without barely making any noise. Really nice. What did that lady say? She said that she had, I want the bone charm. I want the bone charm in there.
So much dust.
Nope.
It must blow down from the upper city.
Bet I can just like find it. Do I have enough runes for bend? No. Dark vision level 2 lets you see stuff through walls and stuff, things like that, objects. So you can see treasures through walls, which is useful. Dark vision breaks the game. Dark vision really takes a lot of fun out of the game. Maybe not takes a lot of fun. That's the wrong word. It makes it a lot easier. A lot easier.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Oh, that's another thing that the second game does that's really annoying, is that there is several... Oh, great, now the model's wigging out. Give her a second, she'll be back to normal. There's a lot of sections in the second game that are like just cutscenes where they exposit dialogue to you, and it's terrible.
Calista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Is this where you find him spying on the maid while she's in the bath? Yep.
Attention Dunwall citizens.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock.
Okay, yeah, I get it. You're a weirdo.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
So, I like how he's spying on, like you can see, he's spying on the maid in the bath. So you can then immediately do what you just criticized him for doing, and you can even go a step worse and just do this.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
I'm sorry.
I understand. It was an accident. We have such a hard time maintaining privacy in such a crowded house, don't we?
Could you at least lock the door, woman? Are there people who don't lock the door to the bathroom when they use it? She's surprisingly chill about that. Well, the other you can have... Yeah, I chose the option to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. The other option is like, hey, would you like some company? And she's not as chill about that one. Also, I think it's also this. I wish I could speak English. I think it's Corvo is described as being a pretty good-looking guy as well. So remember the rules of step 1, be attractive. Step 2, don't be unattractive. Like, if the nerd scientist guy did that to her, she would probably be significantly not as chill.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting
If Mr. Actually went in there.
and will be summarily punished by officers of the law.
I think it's like you have to get Sokolov to talk, you can buy him like a bottle of liquor or something like that, or you can find... I don't remember if you can find it or if you buy it off of Piero. Yeah, okay, just checked it. Not Spain, not HRE, we're separate countries, but are now part of the Empire, the southernmost and the northernmost islands. See, that's what I remember, is I remember there just being like one big country that's just like all the different islands on the archipelago. And that's the Empire.
You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
After the War of Four Crowns, which sounds kind of cool. That does sound kind of cool. I don't have enough I don't have enough booze for booze. I don't have enough money to buy his booze. I need to find a way. I need to get 90 coins somehow.
I can feel a great age ending.
Oh yeah, and the heart is the heart of the Empress, and it's been like messed around to be a device to find things, and it makes you can click on it to make make it say ominous phrases.
They are burning whales. The doom of Pandasia has come to the city. The river rushed in when the barrier broke. The whole district went dark. I will be glad to rest. At the academy, they cut the flesh of the dead and trap the lightning from the sky. Why am I so cold?
Because you're dead, honey. No other way to put it.
The great ships have stopped bringing their hulls. What have you done to me? My father had golden hair. My mother, hair like ash.
Ah, there's a lot of lines for the heart. I never use them. I never use the heart. I like never have it talk.
This city is built on the bones of the great ones.
It's funny because then if you aim at people and click the heart, she has things to say about them.
Samuel Beechworth went to sea to forget a hopeless love. He succeeded. The boatman has a good heart and respects you.
It's always funny how it's like you're trying to save this place from like this like Empire and Dunwall from all the bad stuff, but then whenever you like use the heart to get descriptions, it's like everything is miserable and everyone is a horrible person, and it's like, why am I fighting for this place? The fourth island is not Ireland. Wet, cold, rainy, and the people have been scattered because of famine, and has several insurrection against the Brits, I mean Empire.
Royal physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
A curious strategy.
Of which I...
Okay. I need 150 coins. I have 124. I need 26 coins to be able to buy that brandy from Piero. Okay. Oh, we did it. All right, we got it. Oh my god, is there like 150 coins worth of stuff just scattered in here? Would make sense.
I could use a drink.
No, you're not Piero.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff.
The Empire came, and then the Empire came about not because the not Germans wanted to unify the Isles. The not Spanish were too busy fucking around with a civil war to do anything.
Not... King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. but I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her
So now we get what is probably the best level in this game, or the level that most people remember. When people who have played Dishonored talk about Dishonored, they go, "Oh, remember the mission at the party, at the level at the party?" And it's a good one.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent.
The not Irish told them to fuck off and fought against them with the not British, and then the not Spanish sorted the whole civil war and joined the not Germans, and then there was a whole war.
Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Yeah. Lady Boyle's last party.
Grief, the Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here
So,
tonight.
the conceit of this level
They don't fool
is
around. The good news is, once you get to
you
the
have to
party,
sneak into a masquerade party thrown by a Lady Boyle, who, and there are 3 Boyle sisters, all wearing different colored masks and dresses, and you have to figure out which one of them is the Lord Regent's mistress, and deal with her. Not Britain won, unified everything, and then fuck everything up down the garden path for a few centuries. Also, Industrial Revolution because Wales. Yeah. An interesting alternate history where instead of Industrial Revolution because coal, Industrial Revolution because whale oil.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Well,
The lore is weird,
beautiful women in the
deep as
latest
shit, and
fashion,
kind of cool, but it's weird. Yeah, it is. It's a weird world.
And what of the host?
And it's a shame because they're never going to make another Dishonored game ever
I
again.
know that
Almost
either she
certainly.
dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year
If
after year.
Arcane has had to shutter so many of their studios, they're currently, what's left of them is currently working on a Marvel Blade game. And if that game doesn't sell 80 billion copies and is really well received, that's it. Like that's they are going to be taken out back and shot. And that's going to be the end of Arcane.
And that's a crime? Wait. A couple of overseers were passing and they had one of them. I've heard stories.
Okay, they gotta be careful for that thing. That's a tall boy. It's a guy on stilts with a explosive crossbow. And he's heavily armored, too.
I'll write to her again. She has to see reason.
Currently reading about the not Protestant Reformation. Again, this is fucking weird. It's an interesting lore, it is. I do like how there's a lot, they did their due diligence in making a lot of interesting lore, but at the same time, you don't have to read any of it, and it still makes for like an interesting fantasy-ish backdrop for a game. Snack. So yeah, once you're on the neutral area here in the actual party, as long as you put your weapons away and you act normal, nobody, it's a masquerade party. Why would anyone have any question about what you look like? You know.
Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
See? So you can blend in.
Yes.
This is a note from Lord Trevor Pendleton.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me? Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this.
Pendleton is dueling this man, and he sent me as an envoy or a whatever.
It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Be it noted that Lord Pendleton's representative has a pistol. You may proceed.
So you have a little bit of a duel, old-fashioned.
A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at
on
will.
with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
So I'm going to use my supernatural powers to cheat.
Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1. Witchcraft.
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in demand. I hear the Estermonts pay top.
Reading up on the Outsider, I'm slightly less salty about it. Apparently he was born fucking weird. Fish used to die in his presence and the like. Well, okay.
What most people don't remember is the rats came a half a year before the Empress. Excuse me.
Enjoying yourself? Scary mask.
So now we have to figure out which of the 3 Boyle sisters is the one we had sent to deal with.
Are the new applicants as weak as
So the local cult of morons thought that if they sacrificed him, he stopped being a creepy weird, but it made him more creepy, weird, and a god. It's still a horse shit though, but still, yeah. So one of the things I like you can do here is there's a guest book, like for signing, you can sign the guest book. You can sign the guest book. Corvo Atano.
Did you hear hear about Mrs. Brimsley? You'll never believe this. She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street, barely 16 years old. No family left.
I thought her interests were confined to her family.
So there's one of the Boyle sisters.
Please move along.
There's a second one of the Boyle sisters.
You, a gentleman?
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I
Go ahead, help yourself.
Welcome
I
to the
take
party.
everything I can carry. They'll never miss it.
And there's the third one. One in red, one in black, one in
Against the
white.
Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together. Make us great again.
Some of it.
Excuse me. Okay, move it along.
Oh, actually, so we haven't seen one of these guys yet. This guy, you see this device he's playing? If they're hunting for you and they know you're around and stuff like that, he'll use this music maker, and it's like a weird mathematic. I think the way that the lore explains it, it's a mathematics-based music that can counteract your magical powers. So when he's playing that and you're in range of it, you can't use any of your powers. Not enough coked out members of Parliament. 0 out of 10. Poor representation of the gentry. Well, you don't know. It's a masquerade. Half these people might be members of Parliament.
To what? Learn a trade, join the city watch. Hold on, I need a cigar.
Oh, this man.
I know your mission tonight. We must speak privately.
So this guy is the guy who gives you the non-lethal option for this
I'm
mission.
a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight, and how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this.
Is it a head crab mask, or am I seeing
It's
things?
better than seeing her
I have
killed.
no idea what that's supposed
Her
to
name
be.
is Lydia.
But
I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of
we have to
means.
find out now which one of the three sisters. We know he told us. We know which one it is. It's Lydia. But now we need to know which of the three sisters is Lydia. Which of the three mask-wearing ladies is Lydia.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
So also the non-lethal in this mission, the way to get rid of them non-lethally, is probably one of the most fucked up ones. So that guy said that, oh, he loves the woman we're here to kill, and that if we bring her to him unharmed and unconscious, he'll make sure no one will ever see her again. And it's just give me this lady and I'll take her away to be my whatever. It's one of the cases where it's like, you know, maybe there is such things as a fate worse than death.
No guests past this point.
It's a big fish. Basement vault key needed. Okay. Creepy fucker, bring me the woman I love.
Anything you need, sir.
I always forget how to get up to the second floor in this. I think maybe from the outside? Oh, definitely. I also like how
Party's indoors this
no one checks your invitation once you're inside. No one's like, who's this? Maybe we should like check the weird man who showed up to the masquerade ball wearing the mask of like the murderer man that's been going around the city killing people. Alright, so now we're in their bedrooms. Now we're technically trespassing. So they'll just fucking stab us up here. Oh, Esme Boyle's diary. Okay, nothing there. There we go. Here, I'll run the bath for you. Used to work at the Royal Household, and in parties like this, once you're in, it's all sorted. It's not worth your job to check if the Earl of Arswick is who he says. Just smile and nod. Yeah, fair enough. Get the real world. Oh, do you know who I am? You know, how dare you? Blah blah blah. So now I can see all the valuables I can steal. Okay, I think it's this one. Lydia Boyle's diary. Still don't know which one she is, but... Oh. Dunwall Tower skeleton key, right. You can get, because she's the, you get the skeleton key to Dunwall Tower now, which will help in the next mission. Now, we still don't know which one is which, though. Had that a few times with random visitors. They'd call the IT desk and ask for stupid shit like access to our internal servers so they can send a file without logging into our secure FPV. Oh. Well, and you know, it's like, it'll be like, I'm the aide to the advisor to the assistant to the ambassador from Pakistan. I am the assistant. What is it? What's the joke from The Office? I'm the assistant to the regional manager, not the assistant regional manager.
city get any worse?
Do you play the Batman game series? If you're talking about like the Arkham games, I have played those. I played those a lot. Well, not a lot, but I played them. I played them about a year ago on my own time. I didn't stream them. This was before I got back into streaming. They were for sale, like heavily discounted, the Arkham games on Steam. I got like all 3 of them for like $12 or something like that, and I played through Arkham City and Arkham Knight again and I did like everything, and it was really fun. Okay, one of these nerds has to have the key, right? Nope. Nope. It's him. He has the key. The shit deputy shitter. I like how they have confetti falling from the ceiling from nowhere in particular.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Yes, of course.
Someone's supposed to be on duty.
Really? Where's the note that says which one is which? Is it in the bedroom I've already been in, maybe? No, it has to be in the one who's his actual mistress. There's like a note that just straight up says like, oh, you're gonna look beautiful. Unless I picked it up and I just didn't read it. Diary. Oh, here it is. No, is this it? Yeah, note to Lydia Boyle. Here we go. I know you're gonna look lovely in red. There we go. Okay, so she's the one in red. How do I get her up here, though? Have you dumped all the dead or unconscious guards in all their beds? Kind of. One of them's in the bathtub. Can I use this to summon? Oh, it's just a trap. Oh, it's a fucking secret passage. I thought it was like a one of those things you pull to summon the servants or whatever. I completely forgot about this. And you can get into those 2 bedrooms like that. Huh. I think I might be able to just like talk to her and say like, oh, can we come talk in the basement or something? I wonder if I can just like blink downstairs and no one will notice. Scooby-Doo trapdoor. I don't know. I don't know why they have that. No one noticed that.
Yes.
I think I know your name.
Do you? Tell me.
Liddy, can we have a more private conversation?
Who are you really?
Maybe we could chat in the music room.
Unchaperoned? You promised to behave yourself. We'll go to the music room. We have an exquisite old harpsichord. Do you play? Things have become so much better for us since the rats came. Not that I'm in favor of it, morally.
Wow, it's amazing that she's as gullible as she is. Leave. Get out of here.
Scary mask.
Well, here we are. What shall we do with ourselves? Nothing to say. You are an odd one under that mask.
Bedtime. Oh, bedtime is so broken.
Where is she? You found her. Quickly, let's get her
I just
on board.
dropped her.
Last, oh my love, someday you will understand.
Oh, I killed her by accident. I dropped her and she died. She literally fell because the cutscene made me drop her and she died. Like, fucking what?
Well, here we are. What shall we do with ourselves? Nothing to say. You...
Did you just Quicksilver your way out with an unconscious woman over your shoulder to feed the Mr. Jigsaw but creepier? Yeah, but you don't get it. This is the non-lethal way. She's still alive, so that means it's better.
Let's get her on board. Last, oh my love, someday you will understand.
Don't you understand giving her to this mysterious man who says he loves her and is gonna like do who knows what? That's the non-lethal. That's the low chaos route. See, it's all happy endings. Non-lethal's where it spells Diddy's rape dungeon. Yeah, well, yeah, it is pretty fucked up. You gotta remember though that she's not an innocent person. She's essentially, she's the mistress of like the tyrant regent, and she's like profiting off of the suffering of the city.
Oh, did you hear that Bannerman was ruined? Something about a deal.
Oh, that was a cool party. I think I make my way out. See, bend time is so broken.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly.
Jesus, Dishonored. Who did I kill? Oh, right, I shot that man in the duel. Right, that one. Yeah, I did do that. That did happen. That man did die.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar.
Samuel is remarkably calm, having seen Corvo just teleport from thin air to the boat. Yeah, in Samuel's view, it's not even he teleport. Like, it's literally because I paused time, so Samuel saw nothing, and then a second later, Corvo was standing in front of him.
I trust you enjoyed
Dunwall citizens, the masked criminal is believed to be hiding in a quarantine district. All citizens must report unusual lights, odd sounds, and signs of conflict originating.
Whoever you are, I must thank you for sparing at least part of my family. We all have enemies. Certainly we boil women. In a way, you've done me a favor. You deserve a reward. I pass this along. May our paths never cross again. It's funny because that's a gift from one of the sisters saying, like, thank you for at least not killing my sister. Like, I know you are responsible for her disappearing, but thank you for not killing her. Maybe she doesn't know. Does she know?
And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress, so I don't feel a thing for her. Personally, I heard you upheld my name in a rather spectacular style and at some risk to yourself. I want to thank you for it. This little item has been helpful to my family over the generations.
I think he gives you a rune or a bone charm or something.
Go on.
Speaking of, I haven't looked at the bone charms I picked up. I should probably do that.
You've had a long night, Corvo, but I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar.
Samuel is just doing absurd mental backflips, so he doesn't have to think too much about it. Well, he is the royal assassin. Of course, he can sneak onto the boat without me noticing, right? I think Samuel is probably just like, he's an old fisherman, man. He's like, there's crazy stuff out there. Sure, Corvo can do crazy things. That makes sense. Crazy things exist.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
Do I upgrade the pistol I've never used, or the gun capacity that I've never used? Now Corvo's pistol's all, like, kitted out. It's got a magazine, or more like a cylinder. Or more like a clip, because it does come out. It's like kind of like an in-block clip thing. Actually, I wonder, what does the heart say about these people?
Each and every night, the black-eyed outsider visits
I imagine you
on your
made that
streets.
masquerade a lively event. I doubt there will be another high society party.
Is Emily around? Can I point the heart at her, and what does the heart say about Emily? Things I've never done in this game. She's probably in her room. Or no, is she like, isn't she peeking? So you see these drawings that Emily does. If you're on high chaos, if you're like murdering everyone, the drawings she makes get more fucked up and twisted.
Hello, love.
Where is Emily? Does anyone know where Emily is? Shouldn't we be keeping a better eye on her?
Corvo, the time has come.
Isn't she
Everything
important?
We have done, everything that you have done, has served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo. Vulnerable. And now everything's in place to strike at him. We're one step from the throne.
One man, one beating heart, is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to the
Wait, the outsider visits other people? Or was that a wishy-washy way of saying he's got nightmares? I think it's maybe a little bit of both. I think the outsider does visit a lot of people because you see that he gives his mark to other people who he finds interesting, and being a god, I'm pretty sure he can do it as much as he, like, you know, he can probably talk to as many people as he wants at a time.
He knows something is coming. He knows you are coming. And everything depends on him being correct. Piero will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that...
Yeah, I'll go kill the man.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are urged to consider presenting children between the ages of 7 and 10 to the Abbey to be tested.
Where is the little girl that's like very important to our plans? Is she around? Are we paying attention to this at all? I can steal everyone's fucking lunch money now with this.
Corvo, Emily's hiding again.
Oh, she's playing hide and
But
seek.
it's turned into her way of teasing me. If you see her, will you send her back to me? It's time for her studies.
It just clicked. The regent is Cromwell, where the royalists trying to put the Charles back on the throne. Well, it's not even. It's similar, yeah, but like the Lord Regent, he's not abolished the monarchy. You know what I mean? Like he's still playing at the monarchy, being like there. Like he's still like they hid Emily as a way of like being like, oh, we need to find Emily. We need to find the heir. We need to put her on the throne. The idea being that he still wanted to make Emily like be a puppet, essentially. That he would be in charge as regent eventually, like forever. You know, it wasn't like a straight up just get rid of the monarchy and sort of like institute a different form of government. This whole thing was like a false flag, like, you know. Where is Emily? I can't... I mean, I've got supernatural vision and I can't find her. Neither did Cromwell for most of it. He only got rid of it when Charles got on his nerves enough. Okay. That's Sokolov. Alright. No, seriously, where's the little girl? Where is she? I don't think you get anything for this, but now I'm just upset that I can't find this small child. I'm being outsmarted by a child. Oh, is she in your room? Is she hiding in your room? No. Okay. I thought that might have been where she would be.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The streets adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off limits pending an ongoing investigation.
He had really weird ideas of a throne that was eternally empty because Jesus and Protestant Puritan... Ah, right. The idea that I'm guessing the idea that, like, going really, really far into the idea of, like, Christ is king, you know, Jesus is the Lord, so, you know, you can't have a king because Jesus is the king, and, like, the one king because he's God, or, like, you know. Listen, I don't know enough about Protestantism other than it seems like it's off some of the different Protestant denominations seem off the rails of, like, people doing whatever the heck they wanted with Christianity. I was raised Catholic, so I don't know.
Cooperate with overseers as you would members of the City Watch and Elite Guard. They speak with the Lord Regent's authority.
It's those fucking weird crust things. Christ is king and Cromwell was the Lord Protector of the crown, etc. Yeah, okay. I get that. I see what that sort of logic there is. It's weird, but I get it. Come on, open up so I can shoot you. Thank you. Alright, so Emily is gone. We lost her. She's fallen, or she's somewhere I can't see even with superpowers. So I'm just gonna go kill the mans.
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of my say. Long past
This
time.
mission is this mission and the very, very last level change significantly based off of your chaos level. Like a lot. This mission in particular is actually significantly easier on low chaos than it is on high chaos.
This is it.
Maybe not
Corvo.
significantly. It's a little easier, especially once you get inside Dunwall Tower.
So maybe you could make up for what happened back then. It'll be a bit of a climb from the water lot. Most important thing is killing the Lord.
Again, look at the Half-Life, the clear Half-Life inspiration with the sort of all the black steel, like, sort of consuming the original building.
Another point of interest while I'm giving you the
Again, the guy, one of the artists for Half-Life 2 was one of the artists for this game, and he really kind of leaned into that same similar aesthetic.
You ready? Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
Not Cromwell is at the top of the Knot Tower of London. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like Dunwall Tower is supposed to be like. Oh, that's a fucking arc pylon.
How's he gonna hear this assassin coming? Embarrassed? Doc for not bathing enough? He says the assassin's going to
The Dunwall Tower is like a mixture between a fortress and a palace.
Because I helped with the new alarm for Lord Regent. And he says that good work. That's right. For a second, I thought he might even shake hands.
What was that, Bone Charm? Having your weapons out doesn't slow you. That's pretty nice. Anything to make me go faster.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Chances are very good.
So it's literally the Tower of London. Oh, there's a bot in chat. Advertising views. I get to time them out. Yay. Ring, ring, ring. Bot alarm. Ring, ring, ring. Happens once a stream. At least. Alright, so you got tall boys, you got arc pylons, you got walls of light, you got watchtowers.
Attention, Gunwall Tower personnel. Remain on post until
This
you
place
receive
makes me
further
sad.
orders. Why is that?
This is where the Empress was killed by that wretched woman. Everything changed for the worse after that day.
It was a dark day for sure.
No, no, don't get in the I thought I could be really slick. Wait, I think I'm thinking of an entrance that only exists in Dishonored 2. I don't even care for the runes anymore. Who cares? We have all the powers I want. Skynet has arrived and it wants to sell you shitty knockoff gacha games.
Your report, General Tobias? Everything is secure on the grounds, Lord Regent. It won't hurt to check again. I'm going to head down and retire to my bedroom. Beg your pardon, sir. I think it would be best if you...
Yeah, if you're on low chaos, the Lord Regent is not as paranoid, and he's even like, I'm gonna come down to my bedroom and retire because I don't want to be in my bunker. But it making it easier to get to him. If you're on high chaos, he's up in his like super bunker on the roof of the tower, and it's filled with security and enemies, and it's a miserable shit. See, this is why I like doing the stealth and the save scumming, is because at this point in the game, it's really... this is on very hard, by the way. It's really easy to just, like, just shoot through everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's... the reason you play stealth in these games eventually is the challenge of trying to do it relatively quietly. Because at this point, it's like you're a killing machine. Assassin, in quotes. Yeah, exactly. So this is like the old Empress's little secret room. And there's a recording here that all just straight up
I know
says,
that one day you'll be grown up.
like, you know, that you had a thing with the Empress.
Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners, and lessons about...
You'll sit on the throne someday.
And will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility.
What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef? Really? So I'm pretty sure the way you non-lethal, if you wanted to, the way you non-lethally get rid of the regent is you find, of course, the Lord Regent, being a very smart individual, has kept incriminating recording of himself, essentially admitting all of the bad things he's done. And so you go to you get that recording and then you take it to the broadcast station, and yeah, you fucking get him. When that guard wakes up, he's gonna shit himself. Yes. So he's playing the music and he's jamming my magic.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
It even makes your bone charms not work. You can see I've lost health. My health bar isn't as big.
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness?
So basically the end of Not Cromwell is the Not BBC saves the day. I don't even know. It's like more like, oh, there he is. I'll do it the funny way.
Huh?
What? What the eh? Why didn't that knock him out? That didn't kill him? Okay, sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, that makes sense. No. Yeah, it makes sense that the dog took a crossbow bolt between the eyes. That's not. No, someone's gonna see him there. Oh, god damn it. Did you just Gavril Princip that turn the corner and oh shit, he's there for, yeah, I kind of did. I did just do a Franz Ferdinand and just like, whoops, wow, oh, fucking, I guess the guy I was supposed to get is right here. Really? Come on. Oh, what is with these dog bodies? There. Okay, finally. Took fucking 10 minutes. Alright, so there's a way to get around this. It's called using bend time.
Please. Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you? Spare my life, and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph. Secrets. Some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on this amplifier. His confessions would be broadcast throughout the city.
Not really not down with the repeated slow motion headshots of a good boy. He's not a good boy. The dogs look so fucking weird and evil in this game. I have no qualms killing these dogs. They look so fucking awfully, like, they look, it's like a dog mixed with like a crocodile shark. They're horrifying. Yeah, if they looked like fucking corgis, I'd feel bad. But like, they don't. I gotta find where this arc coil's powered, or this like arc pylon. Ow. Oh, found it. Nah, fuck corgis. The bugger shit everywhere. I don't know what's wrong with the corgis you meet. The corgi we have in this house is a very good dog. He's a good boy. He doesn't poop in the house. Do I have the code to his safe? Her Majesty's corgis would shit all over the site, bloody things. There's a guy just employed to just clean their poop. Yeah, well, that's a badly trained dog. That is a dog who has not been properly housebroken.
The assassin? Shield me while I...
Probably rats.
God damn it. Where's the key to, where is the code to his safe? I was told they were fine at home, but whenever they were at a new place, they got excited. I'd still say that's a badly trained dog. You should be able to take a housebroken dog anywhere, and it shouldn't just start, like, pooping everywhere, you know? Like, if you're outside, yeah, the dog's gonna poop, but that's why you carry baggies with you when you take your dog out somewhere. How the fuck? Where is the... That leads up to the roof. What if I just look up the code on my phone to end this? Oh, he gave me the code. I wasn't listening. The guy gave me the code, and I wasn't listening. It's 935. I looked it up. It's so I should have it already, but I'm just not paying attention because I'm talking about dogs pooping. It's right there, 935. Is he gonna do anything? He just threw that cigarette on the floor. So we found his fucking he found his incriminating recording, and now we're just gonna play it over the speakers.
If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty eradication plan was meant to bring prosperity to the city, to rid us of those scoundrels who waste their days in filth and drink without homes or occupations other than begging to the coin for which the rest of us toil. And it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing rats from the Pandician continent. Rich men, if you just let me go. I beg you.
And they just arrest him.
Destroyed this city. No amount of money will undo that.
Perfectly.
Get him ready for the walk to Coldridge
But the
Prison.
rats, it was as if they sought to undo me. They hid from the catchers and bred at sickening rate. Soon it didn't matter. Rich, poor, all were for. Sick. And then people began to ask questions.
And that's him. He gets the Lord Regent jailed, pretty much. Oh, this entrance does exist in this game. I just got it wrong where it is.
Gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed.
Come on. There we go. Of course, that doesn't mean you can just, like, walk around. They're still gonna shoot you if they see you. I did it.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the Hound Pits?
Yes.
Thanks to you.
I didn't even bother with half the resource or pickup items in that level because who cares? Who did I kill? I don't care. Fair. Not Cromwell may be a complete bastard, but as far as you know, you still murdered the Empress. Yes, that is correct. It does make sense in that they still think that you were the guy who killed the Empress.
Maybe it's going to be different now. The Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment. Congratulations, Corvo.
It's funny, I've killed like 50 people and I'm still on the good ending. Or the light side ending.
Corvo! Everyone says you did something good tonight.
It's funny because if you are on the high chaos path, when Emily opens the door there on the high chaos path, she says, "Hey Corvo, did you kill anyone tonight? How many?" Like she's like very very grim. like, "Hey Dad, how many people did you murder?"
Damn me, he's done it. Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress.
Yay.
To Corvo, the man who served to change the course
Yay.
of history.
To Emily Cole.
Don't drink the liquor that is oddly different colored than everyone else's. Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
She'll need higher mathematics, court protocol, and cosmology.
When does the poison effect start? You actually like get like weird visual effects happening, I think, slowly. No? I swear. Oh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. So we removed the not Cromwell and the not Bishop of Canterbury, and now it's time to put our guy in charge, who's the same Lordly Toff with a slightly different name. No, the true heir of the Empire.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking.
It's Emily. It's your daughter. She's the Empress's daughter.
Better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
So all these guys poisoned you.
I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job, then.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin.
Emily is going to need a regent. Shocker, exactly. It's funny because on high chaos runs, I think the conversation between the conspirators here is a little more, it's more like they got rid of Corvo because it makes them look good if they come forward with the murderer of the Empress, but it's also kind of hinted at the fact that like,
they were watching me and it was all I could think
it gives them like they're afraid of Corvo. They're like, if Corvo comes, like he's a threat, like he's dangerous. He'll fucking kill us.
Before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
So they're all bads. And now you're in the flooded district. Samuel only gave you half the poison, so you're only half dead.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned. Tivian stuff. Amateur work. He'll live. That's up to Dowd.
And these are the cult of gas mask wearing freak assassins that live in the flooded district. And there's
I know a
Dowd.
great deal, bodyguard.
He killed the Empress.
I recognize those marks on your hand.
He's voiced by some actor I don't remember, and he's got like a voice that sounds like he eats cigarettes instead of smoking them.
Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery. And I can't allow that.
My stuff. You know you can just kill a man with a gun. Ah. Oh right, we have a little chat with the outsider again.
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world.
Looks like parts of London in the 70s. Flooding included.
The assassin, Dowd. Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves? So no.
Corvo's like also like I know what it's like to shove a blade in the Empress. Yeah, am I right, fellas? He tries to get he tries to say that like a joke, and he's like waiting for a laugh, and the assassin's just looking at him like,
perhaps
what?
That's just the nature of man.
So this is the obligatory, they took away your weapons, but they didn't take away your powers, right? Or they can't take away your powers. So. Oops, sorry, rat. Oh, so they don't take away the heart. I'm guessing they just didn't know that it's real. Yeah, I did some work in the London Docklands in the 70s. The place was either falling apart or flooded. Finding Corvo in possession of that mask is an elaborate frame job, but... oh yeah, so the reason they didn't kill him is because the new Lord Regent, Admiral Havelock, is like, oh, we'll, we can maybe turn in Corvo for that money, because he's 30,000 coin. Oh, God. I didn't know there were that many. Assholes. Blood District's fun. I like this level. It's neat. Seeing like everything in complete ruin. Like this is like the ultimate like destruction of Dunwall. Like you've seen Dunwall fucked up, but you've never seen Dunwall this fucked up. So these were a bunch of overseers who were like, we should go deal with those weird assassins because they're weird and using black magic and shit. And they all died. Ever want to see what the collapse of empire and what I'm certain now was the basis of this area? Just Google London stock lands 1979. Yeah, it's clear inspiration from like London. Like yeah, like it's clearly meant to be London, except just called Dunwall. I did it. Oh, these things are so gross. They're like these weird crustacean things that like stick to walls and like stuff, and they shoot you with spit. Good. Assassin Dodd and his cultist followers are commonly known as the Whalers due to the oil worker masks they wear. They are based inside the Chamber of Commerce building in the ruins of Central Rudshore. All the roads in this area have been blocked with the exception of the elevated rails. So yeah, essentially saying go kill them all. And they failed. They failed spectacularly.
They butchered the deep ones here, breathing in the rich stink of their enchanted flesh.
The Empress, ever since the Empress's spirit was trapped inside this horrible amalgamation of a heart, she's just been such a downer. Dun is kind of a funny name. When you think about it, a dun was an old Celtic defensive wall, so the city is called Wall Wall. So these guys, I don't know if all of them are weepers. Are all of you weep? You're all weepers. Oh. I don't know if it's like literally the Empress's heart, but it's supposed to be the Empress. Like the Empress's spirit is somehow connected to it. Because this is when you use the heart, like I'm just clicking the right mouse button to use the heart, and when she speaks, that voice is the Empress. That's the Empress's voice. And again, in something that the game does very blatantly, or another case of very blatant narrative stuff in Dishonored 2, it's very literally like said, oh, it's the Empress's heart. And at the end of it, you even like free her spirit from the heart, and she like talks to you as a ghost for a little bit. It's kind of... We'll get to Dishonored 2. We'll get to Dishonored 2. Again, Dishonored 2... the levels are so good. The actual environments and going around and exploring and gameplay, very good. High tier, love it. The narrative, oh wait, no, there's like a, you get like a, there's like a stairs, you put some power in there and then that turns on some, river crusts. So many river crusts. Oh wait, I didn't even need to do that. Oh wait, where do I refill the whale oil? Where's the filler? Ow. What's in here? No. Oh, it's literally right here. Oh. These giant whale oil tanks. And some free stairs. You don't have to blink your way all the way up. Ah, yes, whale oil. Yeah, I know. I was gonna make the joke about how it looks like... It looks exactly like cum underneath like a UV light, but it's just too easy.
Why would you come back here?
Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftops.
All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market.
He can't get through the rail station without the key.
This one is resourceful.
Yeah, I'll find a way. It's called I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna fucking shoot you stupid assholes in the face. Been working my way through a bottle of the gin. I'll take it easy. No, it's fine. It's just like sometimes like it's so obvious. It's like, well, yeah, it looks like cum. It's cum. It's cum. The joke is it's cum. It's just it's so easy. It's that so many things end up looking like cum, or can be. You can say it's cum, and the joke is funny, but it's just. So there's a bunch of weepers down here. Shut up and plug in your own cum tank. There's a bunch of weepers down here, and it's actually funny because one of the weepers is one of your earlier targets. We branded the High Overseer as a heretic in the first main level, and he's down here, see? Look. It's the High Overseer. And you even see he has the brand on his face. And then there's a note here where he's before he got all plagued up, he writes about how he's mad. He's big mad that we fucked him up. So he cursed the heretic's brand of all things. I should have banned the ritual. Plan to use it against a few undesirables. The need arise. All that is lost. I spy my reflection in a filthy puddle of water. I am a failure. Burned into my face. I am cast out. The plague is upon me. Fever grows. My thoughts are slippery as hagfish. I will be drooling and moaning and bleeding from the eyes. Last week I was sipping fine Tivian wines and enjoying the comforts of rightfully afforded to my position within the abbey. Today I sleep in filth, lost in this bleak and destroyed district. My mind is going to rot away. Then let these be my last words. The final coherent thoughts of Thaddeus Campbell a great man, a voracious lover of life and all its flavors and odors, and once high overseer in the great capital city of Dunwall itself. From the blackness of the void, I fling curses upon the head of Corvo Otano. It was he who cost me everything I held dear. May flies nest in your eyes, Corvo, and may your desires come to ruin as you have ruined mine. Thaddeus Campbell. Mwah. Love you too. Enjoy your nap. See, the merciful thing would be to kill him now. The non-merciful thing is to continue to let him slowly die from this disease. This game does do a lot of that, where it's like, you're given the non-lethal options, and the non-lethal options are sometimes just as, or sometimes, again, worse, that fate's worse than death. Get branded a heretic, an outcast, and then you catch a disease and slowly die. Get you know, have some lady kidnapped and taken away by some weird man. There was like the one twins we dealt with. I just killed them. I actually don't remember what their secret or their non-lethal kill is. Genuinely don't remember. Oh, I missed a bone charm. Yeah, it's not. Oh God, I did it again. I'm gonna make a save before I completely fuck this up. Oh, why did I use? I didn't want to use bend time. That was a waste of mana. Where is this thing? It's on the outside. Morally good because you didn't stab someone, yes. As we know, there's only one thing that is morally bad. It's murder. So as long as you don't murder anyone, you're morally fine. Murder is the only evil that exists. I will say I'm loving these instant loading times for a game that's a decade old. It's really nice. The 10 Commandments is just thou shalt not kill 10 times over. Yes. God was very adamant about that, and that one in particular. God, I fucking hate these things so much. I don't have any more grenades. I have some crossbow bolts, though. More useless bone charms. And like, this is why trying to do a non-lethal run in this game kind of sucks, is because I've picked up so many bone charms and none of them have been the one that makes you choke people out faster. It's almost like the game doesn't really want you to play a non-lethal run for the most part. It does not give you many non-lethal options. It gives you so many creative ways to kill people, and it gives you 2 ways to non-lethally eliminate people. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, definitely. I'm curious if I can kill enough people in these next 2 missions to somehow make the game go into high chaos mode for the very last level. I don't think it's possible, but I'm curious. And you guys are supposed to be assassins? You guys fucking suck. I guess I'll grab the bone charm. Again, no qualms killing these weird fucking dogs.
I have a job tonight.
What's the delay?
I am gate-bound, not river-bound.
Endowed.
I'll have gin and off. Now it's tomorrow. It's now tomorrow, so off to bed. Go get some sleep. Thanks for hanging around. Appreciate it. See, it's like, why stealth when you can murder? It's just so much easier.
Master. Forgive me, but every one of the men we placed in the streets around the Greaves refinery are dead. He butchered them at New Dawn. He's probably close to our location right now.
Keep the rest of the men in place. I didn't expect this, but all we can do is remain vigilant. Ultimately, he will come next.
Oh, wait, no. Wrong one. Oh, right, you can't. Right, I forgot. You can't do that to Dowd because Dowd is also has outsider juice, so you can't. He also has the outsider's mark, so he can't be affected by Ben time.
So you've lost it all. Ruined at last. Lord Regent, Royal Spy Master, Adam Burrows. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But now there's no need. You've been taken down by the same apparatus that gave you life to begin with. Laws and courtrooms and the mighty swell of public outrage. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had, and so many contracts. How many people did I kill for you? None like the last. None like her.
Canon ending is to not kill Dowd. Because he shows up in the second game, just briefly. Although I think there's a way where you can like have a fight with him and he'll eventually put down his arms and he'll be like, okay, you know what? Kill me then. And you can choose to kill him or not. Let's see if we can get that to happen, actually, because that's more interesting. I hope I didn't oversave already.
Down by the same
No, I didn't.
apparatus.
Okay, good. Make a hard save just in case.
Gave you life to begin with. Laws and courtrooms and the mighty swell of public outrage. We fight the duel that no two others could fight against the ticking of the clock. Stand down. This is my fight.
I haven't done any fighting in this game, so I can't tell what I'm doing.
Save your life.
Keep hitting the...
Why are you fighting? For the men who poisoned you and left you to die? Or your dead Empress? Go on. Strike as if you mean it. You know I killed her. Fool! We're of the same breed, you and I. We kill for others. You think I'm your enemy? I never lied to you. it harder. You're not fighting Lady Boyle now. This is who protects.
Great, great. After all that.
You life to begin with. Laws and courtrooms and the mighty swell of public outrage. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had. And now we fight the duel that no two others could fight against the ticking of the clock.
This is between Corvo and me.
I've waited for this. Let's see if the outsider will save your life or mine. Why are you fighting? Were the men who poisoned you and left you to die? Or your dead Empress? Go on. Strike as if you mean it. You know I killed them.
See, and then now he gives up. Oh no, he doesn't. Not yet. Oh, now he gives up.
Get away from here. It's none of your concern.
Oh, they leave.
I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your Empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I see the design on the back of your hand. The mark of the outsider himself.
I'm gonna let Dowd exposition, and I'm going to exposit, and I'm going to take a sip of Wawa.
To step forward from an alley and drive a knife between the ribs of some noble. All the money exchanging hands from one rich bastard or another. Killing for one of them 1 year, then being paid to kill him in return the next. I remember bending at the shrines, listening as the outsider whispered that I was going to change things, that I was somehow important. It felt good.
Stab the dick. It's not canon, though. He survives. It's canon that Corvo lets him live.
Much less. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here.
It's interesting because the DLC for this game, you play as him, and you get the sort of like the B-side story of this game and how he actually saved Emily. He saved Emily from a fate worse than death. But Corvo doesn't know that.
Make your choice.
So.
And you choose mercy. Extraordinary.
Target spared. Dowd. Of course, you can do that in multiple ways. You can knock him out. You can assassinate him like from stealth. You can literally just steal his key and leave. Like if you're stealthy enough or all that, you can steal his key and just leave without him even ever noticing. If you're really stealthy, you could do this entire area. You know, I've been killing people left and right, but you could do this entire area completely quietly, and no one would notice you. And you'd steal his key and leave, and nothing, and Dowd wouldn't even know you escaped. Or you can have that kind of fun fight, and choose to let him go. Rats. Oh, the rats. Ow, 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 ow. Fuck you. Fuck you. that's where it is. I don't know if I can get up from there. I think I might need to have taken the other way out of Dowd's base to get up there. Maybe? I don't remember. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know if I can actually go back. I've never done that. I guess I can. I knew there was a painting in here. Oh, is this the only way out? And then I thought there was another way out. I guess there isn't. Yeah, I thought there was like an upstairs way out. I guess not. Now I'm stuck. Now I'm lost. Oh, right. Through there. Alright, that was a waste of time. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. Oops. Now I'm just being petty. I think you need this whale oil tank for something. They wouldn't put this behind a locked door for no reason. So it's possible to skip this area by getting on that corpse cart. It's just difficult. Maybe not. As you can see. There we go. See? There we go. Only took 3 tries. And then you don't have to deal with these tall boys and all the guards and shit. Oh, wall of light, right. That would have fried you. Oh, right, the Sioux. Oh my god, I forgot how much of this there was. What's a game without a sewer level? You know, developers, you don't have to put the sewer levels in games. You know, no one's going to do anything if you don't put a sewer level. Oh my god, right, I forgot. The old witch lady is taking the guy prisoner. Slackjaw.
And rats. Rats everywhere.
Gotta love these dank, miserable mazes. Game developers seem to. Game developers love this shit. Okay, wait, here we go. Okay, taste month of wind, seeds, ice. So month of wind, seeds, ice. Wind, seeds, ice. And there should be a thing showing the months around here somewhere. There we go. Wind, seeds, ice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 2, 8. Oh, has my model stopped working? I don't know why. She'll be back. Give her a second. Every once in a while, my VTube model gains a moment of self-awareness, realizing that she's just a VTube model and she has an existential crisis and stops working.
Song on.
So Granny Rags is actually a crazy old witch, and so I'm gonna shoot her.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch!
Look around. There's a cameo of a young girl.
I won't.
Hey. My model's still not working. Good. It's one of those nights. It's just one of those nights where she doesn't work for no reason. Where you work for nearly 3 hours flawlessly, and then 3 hours the previous night, and 3 hours the previous night, and now you just stop working. Ah, I hate you so much. Why? I don't know why. So I saved the gangman guy. I'm about to kill him anyway, so.
Wanna know something?
This is Chaos Run now. Like, we're at Chaos Point where everyone dies.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding.
Yeah. You're gonna taunt me. Blah blah blah. You're bad.
The man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away. You fascinate me.
See, again, he's the outsider is only interested in you because he thinks you're interesting. Like, he's like, what an interesting mortal. Uh-oh, this is bad. I'm supposed to be carried along here much quicker than... I'm getting stuck on the wall. I might actually drown. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're out of it. Drowned? Drown. Yeah. There we go. Hey, hi, Lo. Coming very close to the... Oh, so we're still in good chaos, or low chaos, because there's this little, like, sewer shantytown you see here. This sewer shantytown on low chaos is a little sewer shantytown where all these people are just trying to survive. On high chaos, they're all weepers and they just try to kill you. They're all like miserable plague victims. God, I hate these fucking things so much. Where's the bone charm? Oh. All right. And we're finally back to the Hound Pits. We killed 22 hostiles, 6 civilians. It's gonna be the low chaos ending, unfortunately.
Please, no. Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed.
They left in great haste, scattering like insects, eager to bore into the nests you made for them.
Sorry, random side character 3.
I was only a kid at the last coronation. We even make it to tonight. Look at this mess. Alive. The officer said he was dead. Ask in the river.
did not know you could kill her. Oh, you can kill everyone now at the end of the game. At the end now, you can kill everyone. Hell, you can even. Oh, no, I won't. I'll save it. I'll save it. We're not going to see the high chaos end, unfortunately. But okay, so watch this spring razor turn these 3 guys into pudding.
Damn it! Someone's down. When I find it, it's going to be bad.
I, Admiral Barley Hathaway, humbly accept the mantle of Lord Regent of the State of Bristol and all of its imperial possessions. Notably,
Oh, fuck, he saw me.
I fervently hope my tenure will be a short one, and that the rightful heir will take the place.
I guess I chose violence. Oh, I don't have any more ammo. So to do that, you can, if you get inside here, inside Piero's workshop, he and Sokolov are still alive, and you can tell them, hey, and they'll tell you that they have an arc pylon on the roof, and that you can turn it on and it will kill all the guards, or even knock them out if you want to do non-lethal. Or you can do that. You can just kill them all yourself. Callista, it's Corvo.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them, and I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe.
No problem, Callista. It's so mean. It feels so bad doing shit like that.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
So these two nerds are talking to each other.
With this device, we can send. I've attuned it so that
Yeah.
you may navigate.
All the guards are dead.
All of the guards have been dispatched already? I spend weeks building a machine to do something you can do in a matter of minutes. I thank you for showing me the inefficiency of my process.
So.
I expect that you will want to take revenge on those who lied to you. Not know where they went, but it was by water. Old Samuel would
Just
know.
let me buy stuff from your store.
We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers
Piero.
that. I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Improved armor. Good enough. Thank you, Piero.
Damn it! Help! Someone help me!
Unfortunately, Sokolov's in the sequel, so... It also doesn't matter what you do because the sequel cuts off all the branches for the most part. I'll keep Sokolov somewhere where he can't get eaten by the rats. There we go. Wait, where'd those rats go? I want them to eat, I want them to eat Piero because he's so annoying. I guess I could do the Plague Swarm ability and just do it myself. Oh yeah, you find the dead bodies of a couple people. These are this is the other maid and the other dude. They were killed and executed. All the loyalists get killed by the three guys who were in charge, essentially cleaning up loose ends. I'm stuck. That was weird.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do?
Going to King Sparrow Island.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
I bet we're still in low chaos. Current chaos, low. That is unfortunate. We're not going to see high chaos King Sparrow Island, which is unfortunate, which is much more fun.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton.
So if you are a violent motherfucker and you kill so many people and you're on high chaos, when you get to this level, it is on the high chaos version. It's like a nighttime. It's a huge thunderstorm. There's rain and thunder and lightning. And what happens is that the three conspirators have, like, Pendleton, Martin, and Admiral Havelock have all broken down, and they're all fighting for control there. So Pendleton and Havelock, or Pendleton and Martin are fighting, like, down here below, and Havelock's up there with Emily. And you can find them and kill them, and then when you get up to the very top, Emily is fighting Havelock on like a fucking catwalk or something, or like a walk the plank sort of thing up there. I don't know why. And you have to be careful because you have to kill, because he will actually jump off the building with Emily and kill her, and the game will just end. And it will be like, okay, you did it. That's the end of the game. Everything went to chaos. Another thing that we'll do is that what's his face? Samuel is fucking furious at Corvo. He doesn't like all the murder and all that. And so what he'll do is he'll actually pull out a pistol now and fire it in high chaos and be like, I'm gonna tell them you're coming, Corvo. And he pulls out a pistol to fire and to alert them. In this one, he's a nice old man, so I'm just gonna put him to sleep. Samuel, no! No! Oh, he's being eaten by the fish! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! I didn't know that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh no. That was perfect. Holy shit. Oh my, bye, that's it. That's old Samuel. That's the canon ending for him. I can't undo that. Oh my god. God, that was funny. Holy shit, that was good.
Wait, what is it?
Not so much for stealth. Actually, no. Put this back in and rewire the wall of light so now that it kills all the guys who go through the wall of light. How do I get out of this place? Eh.
Okay, hold it.
Come here, guy. Come here. Come here. Why don't you just come a little closer? Nothing bad's gonna happen. Might be able to get this if I sprint jump. Yep. Oh, fuck, there's a wall of light. Oh no, my save is all the way here. Ah, fuck. I'll load the autosave. Where am I? Okay, better, I guess. Oh, they've sounded the alarm. Oh no.
Let's find that stuff. Someone's dead.
What's going on?
Do you? I think you have to take the I don't know. I'm not actually sure. Oh, I guess it is a... I didn't even realize it was a different level. Remember, Xbox 360 era game. They couldn't make a level this big. Come on. They had to run this on a console that had half a gigabyte of RAM.
Things are bad.
Emily banged her head in the confusion. They dragged her crying into the waiting boat. She called your name.
Yeah, this is, I think, where Havelock is with Emily on the on a high chaos run. He's up here, and they're fighting, and what happens is that if you try to approach them, he'll literally just dive off the edge with Emily. So you either have to bend time or blink and then stab him to get him to save Emily.
Remember when this was just a dream?
So what happened here is that Havelock has poisoned the other two conspirators.
Lord Trevor Pendleton, neglected youngest son, bullied by your brothers. Martin, such a clever man. His talents wasted until he found his fate. Strong.
What's up, dude? Where's Emily?
Who is that? Corvo! I knew you'd come.
And that's Dishonored.
Be okay now? Will I be Empress?
Let's see. Technically still a low chaos run somehow.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm.
Happy ending. Except all those people who died. Ignore them.
You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking.
It's funny because there's no, like, medium.
With the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension comes a golden age.
There's no, like, medium ending where you weren't, like, super pacifistic, but you were also, like, you were a little murderous. Just a wee bit of mass murder. You're like Samuel B. Short.
When your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb.
But that's not gonna happen yet because they made a Dishonored 2.
Farewell.
You forgot about all the stupid shit that happens in Dishonored 2. This is definitely copywritten music. Ba, 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 ba. Last voyage is fucking harsh given that he drowned. Not just I knocked him out with a sleep dart. He fell into the water and then was eaten by fish. Like, man. All right, well, that's cool. Now that was Dishonored. That was all of it. That took just about 6 hours to do the base game. Part of me is on the fence about doing the Knife of Dunwall and the Brigmore Witches. They're both pretty good, but part of me kind of wants to just dive into Dishonored 2. But if I'm like really quick and violent and not as save scummy, I could probably beat Knife of Dunwall and Bring More Witches in a single stream. So maybe that will be it, because it was finished this in two streams, Dishonored. So yeah, we'll maybe do both of these before a week or so from now. We'll do Dishonored 2, and I can complain about it. Yeah, but that's Dishonored. This game is, I think, well worth it if you want a more combat-focused immersive sim. I would still say that Dishonored is an immersive sim, but it is like a much more combat-heavy one, combat stealth. You know, you're not doing a lot of like puzzles or hacking or stuff like that, but it's all about sort of the combat and the traversal through very well-designed levels and how you want to tackle each encounter. Do you want to sneak around? Do you want to do lethal? Do you want to do non-lethal? Do you want to go loud? Do you want to stay quiet? You know, how do you want to do each encounter is really up to the player, and there's a lot of thought there's a lot of well thought out levels that allow the player to do a lot that you would not usually expect from games, which I think is the ImSim inspiration there. The ability to be like, I wonder if I can do this, and then the game lets you do it, and you go, oh, wow, you know, and that's some of the best feeling that these kind of games can give you. So yeah, Dishonored. 2 episodes, two streams done. Wow, good game. You could probably pick it up cheap if you have never played this. Highly recommend it. Short game, not too long of a game. Probably cheap, and is good.